Hi guys, today we're making Chinese 5-spice seitan.
Hail, Seitan.
Not the Lord of Darkness, but an animal-free source of dense protein that's made from wheat. This savory seitan incorporates the unique flavor of Chinese 5-spice, a blend of cinnamon, cloves, star anise, Sichuan pepper, and fennel. You can buy it at Asian grocery stores and in the ethnic aisle of major supermarkets. The loaf is steamed to keep it moist, then glazed with a sweet sauce, baked and broiled to form a smoky crust. It takes a little longer than my usual recipes, but well worth it. To start, get a large mixing bowl and combine the bouillon, brown sugar, garlic, salt, and 5-spice powder with a tablespoon of vinegar and a cup of hot water. Then add the oil and stir it all up until the bouillon is dissolved. Next, stir in a 1/4 cup of soy flour. It gives the loaf a nicer texture than wheat gluten alone, but if you don't have it, just replace it with the same amount of gluten or chickpea flour. We'll add 1 1/4 cup of Vital Wheat Gluten and just stir that in. It will turn into a very soft dough. Knead this for a few minutes. Almost right away you'll see the gluten strands developing. Now prepare a large piece of aluminum foil big enough to wrap the seitan in. Oil the center lightly. Then you can place the seitan dough in the middle and roll it up firmly into a log shape. Try to squeeze out any air and then tuck the ends underneath. Then we go ahead and stab it a few times. Just for its own good, really. We're creating vents so the steam can escape during the cooking. Then into the steamer it goes. Steam on high for 40 minutes. Make sure you have enough water in there and don't let it run dry. Afterwards, remove the seitan very carefully. As you can see, we should have stabbed it a few more times to prevent this explosion. Now preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit while we make the glaze. Simply combine the ingredients. I'm using melted earth balanced buttery spread, brown sugar, lemon juice, garlic, and a teaspoon of 5-spice powder. You'll want to add some salt and pepper to this as well, maybe a ½ teaspoon of each or to your taste. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper. For easy cleanup after, place a seitan loaf in the middle and brush it all over with the glaze, but reserve the rest of the liquid. Once your oven is hot enough, bake for 15 minutes. Afterwards, carefully remove it from the oven. Switch the broiler on. Using about half the remaining glaze, coat the loaf generously. Make sure to get all the little nooks and crannies. Then it's back in the oven. Let it cook under the broiler for about 5 minutes or until it's nicely browned. We'll flip it and then brush on the rest of the glaze. Again, getting it all over the top, into the nooks and crannies, and along the sides as well. We'll put this back into the broiler or under the broiler for about 5 minutes until it's really well browned and bubbly like this. Remove it carefully from the oven before slicing, and there we have our 5-spice seitan, tender and juicy on the inside with a great crispy crust. It's wonderful to have in stir-fried dishes or on top of rice, but today I'm putting it into some fresh flour tortillas. Check out last week's video for the easy tortilla recipe. So here we have our tasty seitan slices in the wrap, along with veganized greens and sauteed onions with a bit of grated carrot for color and sweetness. So scrumptious! I hope you give this recipe a try. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe for more easy vegan recipes every Friday. Bye for now!